Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Abdul Fattah Munir. Today we are going to be discussing about how to record advance payment made to your supplier and also advance payment received from your customer. So let's start with that of the supplier. So you are making payment in QuickBooks, you go to write checks. Or you go under banking menu and click on this first option, or you click Ctrl W from your keyboard. Now checks here doesn't really mean bank check. Check in QuickBooks refer to the payments you make in whichever form, be it cash, check, transfers. That is what check is all about. So let's go to write check. Now our bank account here is 455,000, so we want to write check. We are selecting the bank from which we are making this payment from. From my example here, I only have one bank. Now in QuickBooks, bank doesn't really mean your financial institution per se. It can mean your petty cash, it can mean your impress, your drawer, your cash drawer. It can mean any form which you use to save your cash. Then you make payment from those places thereafter. So now we are selecting that bank. Pay to the order of who are you making this advance payment to. So I'm making it to Easy Bakery. Remember, Easy Bakery is my vendor, is my supplier. So the address here, I can fill the correct address by editing this, or go to vendor center and make a permanent correction so that it will reflect here whenever I select the name. Now we have toolbar here, expenses and items. So I'm going to expenses account. I'm selecting account payable. Do you know why? Okay, why I'm selecting account payable is that I'm making payment to my supplier, and my supplier is an account payable account. So in this case, it's going to serve as a credit to me whenever I want to make any purchases from Easy Bakery. A credit to me, that is to reduce the amount of indebtedness we have over to this Easy Bakery. So how much is it? Let's say it's 10,000. So I can actually write on the memo advance payment, and make the description. So I can copy that and click on this memo here. So that is that. Remember, we have 455,000. So I'm going to save and close. Now how do I see my bank account? You can actually check under chart of account, go to company and you click on chart of account. Now you are going to see the amount has reduced. Double click on that. You're going to see that the amount has reduced by 10,000. Formerly it was 455, now it's 445,000 naira. Now I have opened like 2 or 3 windows. For me to actually go back, instead of exiting the windows one after the other, I'll go to open windows, so I can go move in between those windows. So let's go home. Now okay, we'll go to chart of account, click on chart of account. Let's see 445, which is correct. It doesn't have anything to do with inventory, but it has something to do with account payable. Let's double click on account payable. Remember, this is today's date. It means this amount has reduced my indebtedness of 105 to 95. It's like an advance payment. So it's not really a payment for the debt I'm owing. Had it been I don't have any balance, had it been I'm not owing this vendor anything, you can see, but now I'm owing the vendor 105,000. So let's say I'm not owing the vendor any amount. It's going to be reading negative, as it is written here. It's going to be reading negative 10,000, waiting for a transaction. Okay, for a quick one, let me delete, see if I can delete this. Okay, delete this. I want us to see the reality on how that transaction will fold. So delete this, delete this. don't do this what I'm doing. I'm just trying to actually, okay, delete this. Okay, cancel. Now we are having a credit. You can see I have a credit of, okay, let me also delete this. Okay, let's just hold on. So I just want to show us, you can see that it's now 1 minus 160. So minus 160 means I have a credit of 160 with this particular supplier. But most importantly, this transaction is what I'm interested on, this 10,000. So because I'm going to make a transaction of 10,000 so that you can see how that balance of 150 will come back to 150 because I made an advance payment of 10,000. So let's go back home. Now this is an advance payment made. So let's say I'm receiving an item from this supplier. Okay, I select that receive inventory with bill. I select the supplier, Easy Bakery. Now open purchase order exists for this vendor. Do you want to receive against one or more of those orders? That's because I've made purchase order for this vendor before, so I don't want to do that. I'll click on no. Okay, now okay, not this page. No. Now let me go for customers. Now under customer we receive payment. Now let it come up. Now before I go to that receiving of payment, I want to go to chart of account again. Let's check something on the chart of account. Now on the chart of account we are having let's go to account receivable. You can see there is nobody that is owing me for now. Nobody. Okay, it's clear, it's 0. So now I want to receive payment from a customer that is not owing me. So you can see that it's going to definitely be a minus, a credit for that customer. So I'm going to click on customer. Payment amount is 20,000. So you can put a reference number here. So customer payment, what I deposited to First Bank. Now if you did not select under your edit, under preference, there is where you select the under edit preference, then under accounting, checking, okay, general, under my preference, payment, okay, payment, sorry. So under my component preference, use undeposited fund as default. This is the default setting, so you have to uncheck this as it is now before it can show you that option, or else the money you are receiving now will go to undeposited fund, but I've unchecked it so it's not going there. So that's why it's giving me an option to select. I'm selecting First Bank of Nigeria. I want to make that deposit of 20,000 naira, so I will save and close. Now you can see a credit for the overpayment will remain on the customer's account. You can click print credit memo to save transaction and print a credit memo. Click on OK. That I just trying to tell you that it's going to be a credit memo. I've saved it. Now do you see we are having minus 20,000? It means I'm owing this customer 20,000 naira worth of goods. So now we've succeeded in creating advance payment made to supplier and advance payment made received from customer. In our next class, I'm going to show us how to record, how to follow up with the transaction so that advance payment made will going to be affected. Thank you, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can like the video and follow up so that whenever I have new videos you get, and turn on your notification so that whenever I have new videos you'll be the first to know. Thanks and bye.